I'm super glad that we are able to do this, and I'm super glad that you guys are able to join, and that that this is even possible. I know if this were to happen years ago, it would not be possible, but I'm really, really glad. So we'll go ahead and start sitting however feels comfortable for you, and maybe find yourself some space in your head and some space around you in your spot. And then maybe sitting it up tall, and let's go ahead and roll our shoulders down and back. Good. And then roll them the other way. Good, and let's go ahead and crunch up to our ears, and then let our arms go by our side, and then let our shoulders drop. So let's crunch that up again, and let our shoulders drop. Good, and crunch it up one more time, and let our shoulders drop. Nice. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up to the sky, and then exhale and press. And inhale and lift it, and exhale and press, and inhale and lift. Good, and exhale and press, and let's take our hands behind us. Let's go ahead and clasp that, and let's open up that chin. Let's look forward first, and let's take our eyes to the sky, and then drop our chin to chest. So lengthening through our arms, through our neck. Good, lifting head back center. Bend at our elbows, and then release that. Sweep our arms up, and then press that down, and lifting up. And pressing that down, let's clasp behind again, open that chest, looking forward, and then drop our chin, lengthen through those arms. Keeping it here a little bit longer, so think about really long arms here, and think about really long neck. So kind of using the strength of your arms to pull away, and then your head and neck pulling the other way. Good, bend at those elbows, and then release that. Inhale and sweep it up. And exhale, press, and inhale and lift that. And on our exhale, let our heavy arms go ahead and drop down towards the floor or towards your knees. Good. Drop one ear towards one shoulder. And then let's drop the chin to the chest. Other ear to shoulder. And chin to chest. And let's go ahead and do some half circles right here with that neck. Roll that out. Good. Go ahead and drop that chin. Let's lift our head up center, and let's go ahead and look over to the right. Take chin over shoulders, eyes looking back a little further. Take left hand, place it on that right thigh. Right hand in the back, lift and twist. And breathe it deeply here. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and on our exhale, let's go ahead and bring this back to center. Let's take it other side, chin over shoulder, eyes go back further, and let's do that twist, twisting here. Inhale it deep, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and on our exhale, let's go ahead and bring this back to center. Good, roll the shoulders out a little bit more. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Go ahead and drop our left hand. Let's walk that left hand out and reach through that right arm, nice and long. Good, holding that here. Then from here, let's go ahead and take that right arm, and we're going to cross our body. So if you can cross it to the other arm, while still keeping that glute down, go for it, or crossing right here so we get a nice stretch and twist. But we're really working on keeping that opposite leg, opposite glute down. Good, let's inhale and sweep that up, and exhale, press, and inhale, lift, holding at the top. Let's go ahead and drop right hand, reach over with the left, and of course gluing that left glute and leg to the floor. Make it nice and cement. Good. And then from here, either reaching across or reaching here, wherever your flexibility is going to let you go. Again, trying to keep that glute down. This is our early hip stretch right here. Good, and then let's bring this back to center. Inhale and sweep those arms up, and then exhale, press, and inhale and lift, and exhale, press. Very nice. Let's take our legs out in front of us, flex through our feet, sitting up tall. Let's take right leg in, pull that in, and then right leg over. We'll do our spinal twist stuff. So taking our right hand around our left hand around the right leg. Go ahead and twist it here. Good, breathe it. And exhale. And inhale. And on our exhale, let's go ahead and twist to the other side, kind of getting the inside right there. Inhale it deep. And exhale. And inhale. And on our exhale, let's bring this back to center. We're going to take our leg, if it's possible, out to the side. So if you need support here for your glute, that's fine. We're going to take that leg out front, this other leg. So we're in kind of a half butterfly right there. And sitting that up tall, reach up through this, and then release this down, and reach up through it, and then release, and then reach up through those arms. Good, and release that down. Very nice. And we can take our legs out in front now. Bend our knees, sit up tall, reach up through our arms, and let's hinge at the hip and lengthen through the spine. Inhale and lift that up, and exhale and hinge. Inhale and lift, and exhale, hinge. Inhale and lift, and exhale, hinge. Inhale and lift. Good, and let's release our arms to our sides. Now we take those legs long once again, and let's go ahead and bring that left leg in, give that a hug, and take that over. So right arm is going to wrap around. Let's lift that and twist, and remember, we're flexing our right foot. So that right leg is super engaged right now. Let's inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And inhale. And on our exhale, let's go ahead and twist to the inside right here and sit that up tall. Inhale it deep. And exhale. And inhale. And on our exhale, let's bring it back to center. And this time we're going to take the leg over and we're going to go into that half. And again, if you would like to put a pillow there or a block there, sitting that up tall, really having to engage your glutes here to sit that back up tall. Let's inhale and lift, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Good, release that. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take our legs wide as your mat, or as wide as feels comfortable. We're going to lean back, and we've got dropping our knees from side to side. Good, wake up those hips a little bit more. Good, and you can have your feet planted on the floor, or you can lift those feet up. Whatever is working for you today. And let's go ahead and keep one foot forward. We've got that zigzag, and you can turn quarter turn, or you can turn half turn. So whichever your body's going to let you go to today. You can be on your hands, you can be on your elbows, or you can be all the way down, lengthening through that. And while you're here, you're breathing deep down to your belly. So down deep into that belly button, really breathe it. Let's hold it here. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Good, let's go ahead and walk this back up, and we'll bring it back to the center, and we'll take our knees, drop them side to side once again. So take that down and down. Good. And down. Nice. And let's bring that other foot forward this time. And either turn it quarter turn or half turn all the way. Again, wherever your back is going to let you go, and you can be on your hands, on your elbows, or all the way down. And we find ourselves in our lengthening, and we do our deep belly breath. Inhale it deeply, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Good, and then let's bring ourselves back up, back to the front. Very nice. And let's go ahead and take ourselves onto all fours. You can put padding under your knees if you need to for our cat and cow. So shoulders are over our wrists and hips are over our knees. Let's go ahead and drop our belly to the floor and our eyes to the sky as we inhale. Good, and rounding our spine, chin to chest as we exhale. And dropping that belly, inhale. And rounding the spine. And drop the belly. And round the spine. And drop the belly. And round the spine. Good, let's take our back flat. Let's lift our right leg and flex through that right foot, lengthen through our left arm. And let's hold our bird dog balance here and breathe it deep. Good, let's take elbow to knee 6 times. Go ahead and bring that in and lengthen. And there's 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And then last one, let's lengthen here and hold. And release the arm, release the leg, take it back into child's pose. Glutes go back to those heels and reach through our arms. And lengthen through that and breathe. Good, let's go ahead and bring ourselves back up, back onto all fours again. And let's take our left leg out, flex through that foot, and lengthen through our right arm. So we'll hold our balance here and breathe. And then let's go ahead and take that elbow to knee 6 times. Bring that in and lengthen and in and lengthen and in. Good, 3 more times. Bring that in and lengthen. Last 2 and reach, and last 1 and lengthen, and let's hold, flex through that. And then release the arm, release the leg, child's pose, take that back. Once again, and reach. Breathe. Good, let's walk our hands to the right. Sit our left glute to left heel. We'll stretch that left side of the body. And then walk our hands to the other side. Stretch that right side of the body. Good, bring this back to center. And before we go into our sun salutations, let's go ahead and stretch our wrists. So looking forward at our fingers, walk our fingers to the front edge of the mat like your arms are trying to get out of their sockets, and then pulling up and taking ourselves shoulders forward, and we're on the fronts of the knees. So stretching that right there, feeling that in those wrists, stretching that out. Good, and then let's find ourselves back onto all fours. Let's go ahead and have our fingers facing one another. So we'll do a little wrist strengthening. And let's go ahead and lift up the heel of the hand and then drop that down. And we'll do that for 4 and down, and 3 and down, last 2 and down, last 1 and down. Good. All right, taking our fingers facing outwards and doing the same thing. Lifting up and down and lift and lower and lift and lower. Last 2 and lower, and last 1 and lower. Good. Now one more for the wrist, so we're going to take that one hand in front, and you can twist the other hand however it feels best, or if it doesn't feel good at all, you don't need to twist it. We're still going to do shoulder circles. So from here, you've got one hand twisted, and we're going to go ahead and circle our shoulders, circle our hips. Good. Stretch out that forearm right there. Nice. Circle it the other way. Good. And then release that. Let's switch. Switch those hands. And then let's circle one way. Good. And then circle it the other way. Good, very nice. Go ahead and come back. Shake those wrists out, and we're going to go into our sun salutations. So, all fours, curling our toes under, keeping our knees bent. Let's go ahead and lift our tails to the sky. And with those knees bent, tail is lifted, relaxing that head and neck in between the arms. And then from here, let's begin to pedal our feet, dropping our heels towards the floor. Good, and then maybe finding some stillness here. So trying to get our heels all the way to the floor. Our tailbone is lifted, and our chest is pressing down towards the floor and kind of towards the tops of our thighs. Let's lift up on our toes, heels high, and drop our heels over to the right. And then lift up, and let's drop them over to the left. And then lift that back up. And let's walk our feet to meet our hands to standing forward fold at the front edge of our mat. And you can grab your blocks and bring them with you if you're using blocks. But we want our feet pretty close together. Let's start off a mountain pose first. So let's go ahead and stand up tall, pressing through our heels, pressing through our toes, lifting up our toes and piano them down onto the floor. Shoulders down and back, palms facing out so that chest is lifted. Now engage our legs. So squeezing our legs, squeezing our glutes, squeeze through those arms. So now our triceps and biceps are involved. Relax your face. Good, let's inhale and sweep our arms up. And exhale, dive it down and over. And let's keep it here in our standing forward fold and relax. Ragdoll right here. Good. You can let those arms dangle. You can rock them from side to side. Whatever you need to do to help you release that tension there in the neck and the back. Let's go ahead and grab opposite elbow with the opposite hand and frame our heads. So now we are even heavier up top. Breathing it here. Pressing through all of our toes. Press through that big toe, press through that little toe. And then release those arms. Very nice. You can grab those blocks, and we're going to inhale it into monkey, flattening our back and looking forward. Good. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms towards the sky. Exhale around into chair. Good. Inhale and lift this up. And exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around into chair. Inhale and lift this up. And exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. And exhale, release. Right foot stays forward. Left foot goes back into lunge. Left hand is either on the floor or on the block, because we're kind of in a lower lunge right here. And we've got, you can stay here, or we've got our spinal twist to the side and breathing it here. Good, let's go ahead and bring our right arm and take it to the inside of our right leg. Let's drop our left knee, our back knee, uncurl our toe, and you can release that block. Bring ourselves up. Now we're not going to go into crescent immediately. We're going to kind of lean into this and stretch our hip flexor. So we're going to stretch the front of the leg. Now again, you can always use support here. to stretch into that because it can get kind of wobbly. So we're stretching into that. And then let's lift ourselves up, kind of lean back a little bit and crescent reach with those arms. Good, and then let's release this. Take our right foot back to meet our left foot to top of plank. From here we're going to saw forward. So it looks like this. We're going to go 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then let's shift our weight all the way forward, drop to fronts of our knees, uncurl our toes, and then slowly heart to the floor. And then baby cobra, heart off of the floor. Shoulders away from ears. Let's curl our toes under, press it up, take it into downward facing dog, and breathe it here. Relax that head and neck. From here, we're going to center our weight and lift our right leg in the air. Rotate that right ankle, and then rotate it the other way. Now you can stay in the air, or we're going to bring our knee to our nose 3 times. So let's go ahead and bring the knee into the nose, and then press this up, knee to nose, and press this up, and knee to nose, and press it up. And this time, let's bring our leg all the way through. So everybody's going to bring their leg back into our lunge. Good. You can use the floor or the block because we've got our spinal twist. One more time to the right. Twist that there and breathe. And let's bring this back to center. Using the floor or your blocks, go ahead and bring yourself up. And if you want to, you can lift that back up into our balance, modified warrior 3. And then bringing our foot forward, standing forward fold. Good. Inhale into monkey, flattening our backs, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around into chair. Inhale and lift. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, monkey, flattening that back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Left foot's going to stay forward. Right foot's going to go back, high lunge. Right hand is either on the floor or on the block, or actually low lunge. But right hand's either on the floor or the block, and we've got our spinal twist to the left. Breathing it here. Good. Very nice, guys. Good. Bring this back to center. Let's take our left arm to the inside. Drop our back knee, uncurl. Now you can have your blocks close to you, but we're going to go ahead, bring ourselves back, and then lean into this a little more from the top. So our torso is lifted, and now we're going to lean forward. And you can use support here if you'd like. We're going to stretch the front of that leg, that hip flexor. And then from here, let's take it back and reach it back into crescent. Good, release that. Let's take our left foot back to meet our right foot to top of plank. And we're going to saw forward for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl the toes, and slowly lower heart to the floor and then heart off of the floor. Good, curl our toes under, pressing up into downward facing dog, and breathe it here. Relax that head and neck. From here, let's center our weight and lift our left leg. Rotate our ankle that's in the air. And rotate it the other way. Good, you can leave it here or in your downward dog, but we're going to take our knee to our nose 3 times. So go ahead and bring this in for 3 and lift that up. Last 2 and lift it up. And 1. And everybody's going to bring it forward right here, taking it back into our lunge. You can use that arm to help it forward. That right hand goes on floor or block, and we've got our spinal twist right here. Good. And bring this back to center, using the floor or the blocks and bringing ourselves forward and lifting that back leg if it's available to you to do. And bringing our leg forward, standing forward fold. So relaxing here for a moment in our standing forward fold. You can ragdoll it right there. Relax that head and neck. Good. Let's inhale it into monkey, flattening our back and looking forward. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around into chair. Hold here in chair. Hands to heart. And we're going to press through our hands. We're going to hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale it deep. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep our arms up. And exhale, dive it down and over. Very nice. Inhale, monkey, flattening that back, looking forward. Exhale, release, right foot forward, left foot back, high lunge. Let's drop our back heel and bring ourselves up into our warrior one. So torso is facing to the front. Front knee is bent, knees going towards that baby toe. Back heel pressed into the floor. Foot is facing the other way. Lift that up. Very nice. From here, let's open to proud warrior. Pushing pelvis forward. Nice strong legs. Relax your face. Good. Let's drop our back arm, palm facing up, and do a reverse warrior. Peaceful warrior. And back into proud warrior. Good. Back into warrior one. Taking that forward. Very nice. Back into taking ourselves down, and we're going to go ahead and take our right foot back to top of plank. Very nice. Shifting weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl toes. Let's take our chest down and then heart off of the floor. Curl our toes, lift, press it, downward facing dog, and breathe it here. Relax that head and neck. You can nod your head yes or shake your head no. Good. Center our weight for our 3-leg down dog. So lift our right leg up and then bringing our right leg through back into that lunge, tall lunge. Good. And then let's go ahead and bring that other foot forward. So we're in standing forward fold. Relax the head and neck. Relax the arms. Good. Inhale it into monkey, flattening our backs, looking forward. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around into chair. Hold here in chair. Let's bring our hands to heart and press through our hands, and we'll hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale it deep. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And let's inhale, sweep our arms up. And then exhale, dive it down and over. Nice job. Inhale it into monkey, flattening the back, looking forward. Exhale, release. Left foot stays forward, right foot goes back, high lunge. Drop our back heel and let's bring ourselves up into warrior one. Good. And finding ourselves in our strong warrior one, knee is going over towards that baby toe. From here, let's open to proud warrior, our warrior two. Very nice. Dropping our back arm, palm facing up, and let's reach, reverse warrior, and breathe. Good, back into our proud warrior. Back into our warrior one. Good, and then let's take ourselves down into plank. Taking that foot back to top of plank. Very nice. Shift our weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl the toes, and slowly taking down, heart off of the floor. Curl our toes under, lift and press, downward facing dog, and breathe. Relax your head and neck. Good, let's center our weight and lift our left leg. And then let's bring our left leg through, back into high lunge. And then from here, let's bring our right foot through, back into standing forward fold. Good. And relaxing that here. Nod your head, shake your head. Good. Slowly rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Find our mountain pose again. Shoulders down and away, palms facing out, crown of the head lifting. Let's inhale, sweep our arms up. And then exhale, press our arms down. We're going to stretch IT bands. So let's go ahead and take right foot over left foot, flattening through our feet. So flatten through our big toe, little toe, and heel. Press through that. You can use your blocks here if you'd like, especially because it gets wobbly when we go over. But let's inhale, sweep it up, and then hinge at the hips. So that means glutes are going straight back. Back is flattening, and we are taking ourselves down and over, and feel that stretch up the left leg right there, especially if you press through that big toe, that left big toe. And relax that head and neck. Breathe. And from here, roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Head coming up last. Roll our shoulders down and back. Good, and you can uncross that. Let's take it to the other side. Flattening through those feet. Big toe, little toe, and heels. Press through that. Reach up through our arms. Inhale. And exhale, hinge it, diving it down and over. And really press through that right toe and right heel. And you can feel that up the right leg, up and down the right leg. Relax that and breathe. And from here, let's roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Good, rolling our shoulders down and back. Head up last. And let's uncross those legs. And finding ourselves in our mountain pose once again. Chest is out. Everything is working here. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale around into chair. Let's hold here in chair and bring our hands to our heart. Let's take our right foot back and keep our heel lifted. So we're going to do crescent while we're standing. So right foot is back, right heel is lifted. Hands can be here, or we're going to bring our hands and lengthen up through this. Breathing it. Very nice. We're going to open it up into Warrior Two once again. So taking ourselves right there into our Warrior Two, pressing through our heel. Good. Let's do reverse warrior one more time. So peaceful warrior, dropping our back arm, other palm facing up, and reach. Lift through that. Good, and back into our warrior two. Let's release our front leg, and we're going to take ourselves down into triangle. So taking our hip, we're going to take our hip towards the back leg. So taking that and then reaching our rib cage forward and taking ourselves either to shin, to thigh, or to ankle, or you can use the block. You can take the block behind your foot, and we're pressing our pelvis forward, belly and rib cage twisting towards the sky into triangle. Very nice. Breathing that. Good, and let's go ahead and lift this up. Release our arms, walk our back foot in a few steps, and let's take our hands to prayer on our lower back. Open that chest. We're going to turn our torso like we would for Warrior One, and we're going to hinge down. So now we are in pyramid. Both of our legs are straight, and both of our feet, big toes and little toes and heels, are glued to the floor, especially that back foot. You can find some control there. And you're getting a good stretch. Nice. And both of those legs. From here, let's move ourselves into our Balance Warrior 3 if it's available to you. Remembering that your first modification is toe on the floor and reaching up. Second modification is lifting and lowering, whatever works for you. And then you can begin to work into that balance, and those arms can go wherever it feels most comfortable for you. So working into that balance, using that breathing, remembering that falling out of the pose is just as important as getting into it, because your body's getting strengthened no matter what. And let's go ahead and shift this up, or like hinge this up, and bring our knee up, and then let's press through our heel towards the floor. So we've still got that foot up, shoulders are down and back, hands to the heart. We're flexing through that foot, still holding that, and then bring that foot back, nice straight leg. Good. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Rolling it up one vertebrae at a time. Roll our shoulders down and back. Good. Mountain. Inhale and sweep. Exhale it around into chair. Bring hands to heart, and let's go ahead and take our left foot back and keep our left heel lifted. And if you wanted to use a block for pyramid or for triangle when we get there, go ahead and put a block next to your foot. But our back heel is lifted, and we'll take ourselves into crescent, reaching up through that. Good. Very nice. And let's open into Proud Warrior. Good. Continue breathing. Dropping our back arm palm up. Reach through our reverse warrior. Breathe through that. Good. Back into our Proud Warrior. Release our front leg, and let's take our hip, shift it to the back, take our rib cage, shift it to the front, and take ourselves down into our triangle. And the hand can be on the block, on the shin, on the quad. You don't want it hanging out on your knee, just because we don't want to put any pressure on that joint. So rib cage, belly twisting towards the ceiling, and breathe. Good, let's bring ourselves back up. Release our arms, walk our back foot in a little bit. Hands to prayer at that lower back. Let's turn our torso like we would for Warrior 1. Both of our legs straight. Press through our feet, and let's hinge forward pyramid. Taking this down. Very nice. And breathe. And then from here, let's work our way into our Warrior 3. So whatever that looks like for you. And one side, most likely, may be different than the other, but remembering that's why we do this, so that we get balanced on both sides. And then from here, let's hinge this up. Take hands to heart, and then press through our foot. So we're flexing our foot forward. Good. And then release this. Very nice. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Roll ourselves up, stacking our vertebrae. Shoulders down and back. Mountain pose. Open chest. Very good. Press through heels, press through toes. Crown of the head is lifting. Very nice. Sweep our arms up. And dive it down and over. Take both feet back to top of plank. Drop to our knees, back into child's pose. This time in child's pose, our arms are going to be by our sides, our palms facing up, and our elbows dropping open off to the side. And you can reach back for those heels. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. You can rock a little bit if you want. But we're beginning to quiet our body and quiet our minds. preparing ourselves for our final relaxation in a few more moves. Good, let's take hands by our knees, pressing ourselves up, and let's go ahead and roll over onto our backs. Grab your strap. And let's go ahead and take that strap around our right foot. And pull that knee into the torso. Press through our heel, pull the leg towards you, use that strap. And let's go ahead and keep our strap in our opposite hand and drop that leg across. So it would be in our left hand. We're dropping that across. We've got our deep twist here and looking the opposite way if it's available to you. Now if your leg goes here, that's fine. Allow your leg to fall wherever it may go. And breathe into this. Good, let's bring our leg back to center. Pull that towards us. Bend at our other leg and let's release the strap. We're going to take ourselves into bridge from here. So feet lined up with our knees lined up with our hips, press through our hands and elbows, and let's lift our pelvis towards the sky. Chin is to the chest. So holding here in our strong bridge, we'll hold here for about, let's go for 6 full breaths. So let's inhale it deep. And exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And one more time, let's inhale. And on our exhale, go ahead and drop that down, drop the glutes down, very nice. Reach behind both of those knees, pull that into your chest and rock a little bit from side to side. Release that lower back. Good. Very nice. Let's take our strap and take it around the other foot. So taking it around that left foot. Pull that in towards you. Press through our heel and pull that leg towards you. And strap's going to be in that opposite hand, so I've got it in my right hand, and I'm going to take this across my body into deep twist and looking the opposite way. And breathing deeply here. So breathing into all those spaces that are tight, that are sore, whatever's going on in your body. Send your breath to that area to help make room to release. Good, and let's bring our leg back to center. Pull that in towards us. Bend at our other leg, release our strap. Bridge one more time. So lining everything up, knees with the ankles, knees with the hips. Let's lift our pelvis up, but this time we're going to press through our heels and lift our toes. So we'll hold here for 2 breaths. Inhale it deep. And exhale. Really squeeze your inner thighs and your glutes here. So make your legs active. Inhale it again. And exhale. Good, let's flatten through our feet and press through our toes and lift our heels. So we're holding this here. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And on our exhale, flatten through our feet and drop our pelvis all the way to the floor. Very nice. Release that. Reach behind both of those knees. Rock that from side to side. Release that. Maybe taking hands right on your knees and kind of making circles with those legs right there. And then circle it the other way. Good, and then gently release. And we're gonna move into final Shavasana. So finding wherever feels comfortable for you, grabbing whatever you need for your final relaxation. You can put a pillow over your eyes, your hands over your eyes, whatever works best for you. But we're gonna press our heels towards one wall, towards one side of the room, reach our fingers towards the other, lengthen through your body and lift that rib cage and low back. So make some space between you and the floor so your body is lifted and light, and reach through that. And that breath is kind of staying very shallow up in those lungs. And then with your next exhale, allow all of that air to release out and allow your body to sink and fall. Your feet to fall open, heart to open towards the sky, and finding whatever feels best for you for your final relaxation. And begin to quiet your mind, quiet your body, slowing everything down. slowly begin to bring our thoughts back to the present, and slowly begin to bring our bodies back to the present. And taking your time, gently and safely bringing yourself up, maybe laying on your side and then pressing yourself up and finding a comfortable seated position. Good, and sitting it up tall. And let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Bring our palms together, dropping hands down in front of the heart. Eyes follow our fingers, chin to chest. Lifting our head center, take fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth and thoughts of love, thoughts that are kind and thoughts that are pure, thoughts that encourage and uplift and do not discourage or tear down. Taking fingers to the lips. As we leave today and speak with others, let us speak words of love and words of truth, words that encourage and uplift and do not discourage or tear down. Take hands to heart. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Deep inhale and cleansing exhale.